Okay,
musst du das jetzt nicht nochmal machen.
Für wen gehen?
Damit du die Stelle richtig findest und das nicht rausschneiden musst, was wir jetzt gerade reden.
Ich schneide das schon raus.
Okay.
Hä?
Egal.
Ich schneide alles raus.
Okay.
Ich werde es sofort viel schneiden müssen.
Wollen wir uns jetzt mal wieder mit ihr da anfreunden?
Nein, absolut nicht.
Okay, dann machen wir wieder was für Natsuki.
Nee.
Nein, für sie.
Ich mag Natsuki halt echt am wenigsten.
Ich mag Natsuki.
Das ist mir egal.
Da musst du mal freundlich, das weißt du.
Sayori oder Natsuki ist mir egal.
Ich bin ja natürlich für Yuri, aber ich weiß, ich komme dagegen nicht an gegen euch.
Also. Egal.
Nehmen wir E-Mail.
So, ich gucke jetzt mal, ob ich mit Ender weiterdrücken kann tatsächlich.
Oh man.
Ja.
I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Schon wieder.
Nothing.
Starting this club and now picking up piano.
Well, maybe not determination. But I guess passion.
Oh.
Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you? And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too.
Ah, I can't wait for the festival.
Seit wann das denn?
Keine Ahnung. It's gonna be great.
Fuck. Hä?
Ja, das Ding bin ich.
Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday,
Ich bin
Natsuki?
nicht mehr alleine damit.
Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food.
Und wo wir keinen Unterricht haben.
Yeah.
You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden.
Monica, do they usually have fried squid?
Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to.
Ja, sie ist halt eine Weeb, also natürlich mag sie Sachen mit Tentakeln und so. I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You? Of all people?
I didn't say I didn't. I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people?
Because it's right in your name.
Was?
Monica.
Eh? That's not how you say my name after at all. Say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation.
Holy shit.
Ich weiß nicht, was jetzt Tintenfisch heißt, Mon oder Ika. Ich glaube Ika.
Ich denke mal auch.
Never mind. Let's just focus on our event for now, okay?
Fine. Your reactions are as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway.
Excuse me?
Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, well, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing.
Okay.
I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori!
Kannst du mal bitte doch weiterklicken? Die Tastatur ist voll laut.
Hey, Sayori. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face.
Nur weil du nicht willst.
Halt die Fresse.
You're spacing out again.
Ah. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else.
Huh? Is everything alright?
Of course. Why wouldn't it be?
It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things.
Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see?
Sayori shows me a big smile.
Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone.
Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Tozube! Tozube, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but... Have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. Oh, you think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there is something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Tozube.
Warum weißt du nicht über unseren Namen ausspricht, Mensch?
Ich weiß es auch nicht.
You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Tozube. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, I probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know? Huh? She's been so much heavier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny, Tozube. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I say too much. I'm sorry, what do I know, anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monika smiles meaningfully. And now she said to forget about it. But I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monika stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monika.
Hey, you!
Eh? I look up to see Natsuki next to me.
Are you just gonna sit here and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so...
Sorry. I didn't mean to make you worry or anything.
It's not like I'm worried. It was just...
Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer.
Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything.
She practically mumbles that last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori, that's all.
Sayori? Thinking about her?
Yeah, she seems pretty down today. But she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh.
Natsuki exhales.
Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. Then in that case, you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, then you would be the first person she would go to, right?
Well, I guess that's true.
I mean, some people just have those days. You can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about because it's... because it's not important.
Yeah, that's kind of what she said to me. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes.
Exactly.
Du willst doch nur, dass mehr Zeit mit dir verbracht wird.
Nein. If she needs you to worry about her, then it will be a lot more obvious.
Yeah. I should have thought of it that way from the start. Natsuki fiddles with the books she's holding in her hands.
She really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you were worried about me, so...
I was not. Jeez, if you're fine, Then let's hurry and get started already.
Yeah. I pull the first volume of Parfait Girls out from my bag.
So ein Hype.
Natsuki takes it from my hands, then quickly turns it over, presumably to check for wrinkles. Hey, I'm not that careless. I handle manga all the time, you know?
I just wanted to make sure. Can you blame me for being paranoid? I don't give people my manga every day, you know?
That's true. I don't blame you.
Well, anyway, let me put this one back. I'm gonna get the next one, okay?
Natsuki makes her way to the closet. I follow.
So, you're gonna tell me everything you thought, right? Where did this volume leave off again? I forgot.
The chapter ended when Minori and Alice found...
Monica!
Natsuki's voice resonates out from inside the closet. Eh? I peer inside. All of Natsuki's books are lined up on the top shelf.
Did you move my manga again?
Ah, sorry. The teacher got mad at me for taking up so much space in her closet. So I had to move some stuff around and clean up a little bit. It's all still there, I just had to organize it a bit.
Ugh.
The top shelf is far above Natsuki's head. She makes a futile hop, trying to figure out how to reach her manga.
Jeez. This is so
Convenient.
inconvenient. Ich hätte irgendwie ein C gesucht, das da nicht war.
Ja, merke ich.
I'm moving these all back down. There's plenty of room on these shelves. And besides, they are really pretty to look at when they are all lined up. Where would you waste that on the top shelf?
Natsuki. There's a stool on the wall there. In the closet there's a collapsible stool that's hanging on the wall. If you want, I can reach up there and hand them to you.
I can get them myself.
Sie wird runterfallen. Natsuki grabs this.
Spoiler!
You think I'm too short or something? Achso, das ist deins. Ja, weil du hast mal
You think I'm too short or something?
I mean...
I knew it. Well, you know what? Just watch me.
Sie wird runterfallen. Natsuki hops onto the stool, which ends up being a little wobbly because of its collapsible design.
Ich glaube, sie wird runterfallen.
Ich glaub, sie wird runterfallen. Careful!
I know what I'm doing.
Standing on the stool, Natsuki's fingertips reach the top shelf. The stool would be enough for me to easily grab the books, but Natsuki's being stubborn as usual.
Oh.
Natsuki uses her fingers to scoot one of the smaller boxes to the edge of the shelf.
See? Kia! Ah, nee. Ja! Das ist ja! Negativ! Ja! Ja!
The box suddenly tips. Natsuki barely catches it before it falls to the floor. The stool wobbles.
Wow! Wow!
Losing balance, Natsuki hops off the stool. Thankfully, she was able to stay on her feet.
Wow, sie ist nicht runtergefallen. Also.
She holds the box triumphantly.
There!
Having almost fell, Natsuki is a bit shaken up. Jeez. No need to prove yourself to me. There's no way you'll be able to get the bigger boxes like that. I can reach them, so just...
I said I can do it. I don't want your help, okay? I'm gonna get a chair, so just hang on.
Natsuki forces her way past me out of the closet.
Let's see...
The classroom chairs have the desks attached, so they're too inconvenient to fit into the closet.
Aha!
Natsuki trots over to the teacher's desk, which has a computer chair behind it. She rolls it on its wheels back over to the closet. It's a little dangerous since the chair swivels and rolls.
Diesmal fällt sie wirklich runter.
But I've already learned my...
Ja.
Ich hab gemacht, weil ich so
Ja, ich weiß, hab ich verstanden.
Natsuki climbs onto the chair, then slowly balances onto her feet. Since she refuses my help, I take a seat with my back against the side of the doorway and simply watch.
Aha, there we go. See, I can easily do it now.
Natsuki grabs a stack of manga and bends down to put it on the shelf below.
Wow.
Boah, voll krass animiert.
The chair swivels. Natsuki catches herself on the shelf.
What are you doing? Can you at least hold the chair steady instead of sitting and doing nothing?
Du hast gerade gesagt, du willst keine Hilfe.
Who was it who told me not to help?
Psst.
Yeah, I got you.
Nein, das ist Tsundere-Logik.
Das ist Mädchenlogik.
Tsundere-Logik.
Yeah, I got you. I hold the chair while Natsuki reaches back up. I can almost see up her skirt.
Was? Nein!
I force myself to turn away. Natsuki seriously didn't think this through. Once she realizes I'll be dead.
Huh?
Natsuki wraps her arms around the parfait girl's box set, easily the largest one on the shelf.
Ew, heavy. Hey, Tozobi. I don't think I can bend down without falling. Hurry and take this one.
But then I have to let go of the chair.
That's fine. Just for a second. Hurry up.
Alright. Let me just stand up. I slowly release my grip from the chair.
What do you mean, stand up?
Natsuki looks down at me.
Why are you all the way back?
Natsuki looks like she just realized something, but she'll lose her balance if she moves.
That's...
Natsuki, the box!
What are you looking at?
Die Augen.
You're trying to look at my
Natsuki's legs shake. I'm not, I was just... Natsuki, don't try to move! Just give me the box!
You perv!
Headshot!
You set me up! Go away! Get out!
But...
I'll do it myself. Ah.
The chair suddenly swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki!
Yeah!
Yeah, it's funny. The scene turns to chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically, I try to catch her. The box topples out of her hands and the books go flying. I got you!
Crash! Crash!
The full force of Natsuki's body against me throws me to the ground. A whole bunch of books pelt me in the face. Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms as her face lands straight on my chest.
Immerhin nicht andersrum.
My right arm and my back seriously felt the impact.
Ew.
Slowly, Natsuki comes to her senses. She presses her arm straight into me to prop herself up. Natsuki seems to realize that it's not the floor that's beneath her. Gross.
Yeah. Ah, das tut.
A fist pounds into my chest. Natsuki then hoists herself to her feet.
Well, what were you thinking? You sicko!
Everything okay over here? I heard a loud noise. Monika suddenly peers in.
Monika! See what happens when you put the manga on the top shelf? Are you trying to kill your club members or something?
Something.
Something? Jeez!
Sorry.
Oh, and one more thing. It seems like your most recent club member is a total pervert. So I hope you're happy.
I didn't. Somehow it's impossible for me to explain this whole bizarre situation to Monika. I didn't do anything, I swear. I know, don't worry. Monika says that quietly to me. Looks like I'm off the hook.
Oh no! My...
Eh? I look down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she's desperately trying to smooth out.
No!
Ah, it must have landed on the page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly, she gives up and slams the book shut, then throws it to the floor. Instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you...
No.
Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on her face. I'll help get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so... Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down.
No. I don't even care that much. I'm just... having a really bad day today.
Natsuki sobs again.
I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to.
It's fine. Is there anything you want to talk about?
Just every day is so hard. I just want to come to the club and...
Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright. Well, I'll help clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. I pick up volume 2 of Parfait Girls. We'll set this one aside.
Schade.
This'll help cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started on it once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes. Her lip quivers.
You're really nice to me.
Huh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I could do. The next couple minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. I make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of her books from the top shelf. Alright. That should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averts her gaze.
Thanks.
It's nothing. Natsuki is holding the volume I set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready.
Good. Even if you weren't, I would make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said. The thing you are cheering me up. About you cheering me up.
If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes and background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. I guess Natsuki has good taste after all. After some time, Monika gets our attention as usual and it's time to share poems again.
Yay!
Guess I'll be holding onto this for now.
Achso, nee. Ja.
Hä?
Da ist dann wieder
Ja,
ein Treue.
das-
Das war wieder ein Treue. Aber dies habe ich gedacht.
Ja. Yep. Even you sound more
Enthusiastic.
enthusiastic this time.
Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know?
Told you.
Vielleicht ist
Ja, ja.
Parfait Girls doch nicht so scheiße.
Yeah, vielleicht ist es also. I return to my seat and slip the book into my bag. Oh.
So, let's go.
Okay, wir fangen mit Monika an.
Du willst doch nur direkt Benny foltern.
Ah, stimmt, der hat neulich...
Hi, Tazumi! Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Hahaha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monika take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's pretty good. You've been spending some time with Natsuki, haven't you? You must like her writing style. Yeah. I think it's a neat way to tell a story. I don't disagree. Natsuki's poems may be cute, but they're also meaningful. I can see why you'd be into the style. I guess that means you're not as much of a fan of Yuri's poems, then?
Doch.
I wouldn't say that. I kind of like everyone's poems.
Das finde ich gut.
Ja, das
That's
ist doch
true,
mal...
but I'm sure you like some more than others, right? Like Yuri's use of complex words and symbolism. Or Sayori's way of expressing happiness or sadness in a more direct way. You must have some kind of preference, don't you? Not that it's a contest or anything.
Nein.
I was just curious, that's all. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth. The lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search. I search with a little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes to find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice, I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind.
Das mochte ich irgendwie am liebsten von ein bisschen.
Echt?
Ja, irgendwie schon.
Nee, ich mag es eher so von Natsuki am liebsten.
Ja, Mann.
You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sorts of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Das haben Gedichte allgemein so an sich.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we?
Richtig.
Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
Außer in einem 2D-Spiel. Nö. Weißt du, weil die sind...
Na.
I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Anyway.
Ich glaube, sie hat was anderes gemeint.
Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Yay!
Danke,
Da werde ich mal nachdenken. Ihr schreibt doch auch gerne Gedichte. Dann können wir
Let's go to Sayori, he's sad.
Ja,
Oh Mann, lieber mein Gedicht aus.
Let's go to Sayori, see, she's sad.
Ja, ich bin Sayori. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Tozobe.
Thanks.
Mhm.
Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright?
Of course. Everything is fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today.
You want to nap or something?
No, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face.
Well, alright.
Hey, Tozobe. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought that you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end...
Yeah. I guess you're the one who likes this one the most.
Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else?
Wait! Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have to sometimes put up with me. And I have to sometimes put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something. And this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only exciting thing in my life. So sometimes it's just easier to write when thinking about you. Sayori?
No. Tozobe, I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this?
Warum sagst du das?
This.
Gut.
This.
Ich war gerade voll in meinem Film und dann kommst du auch mit das.
Hör auf damit.
Sayori has
Tu
trouble.
nicht so, als könntest du vorlesen.
Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden.
Ich bin nur, dass ich gerade in meinem Film war und dann kommt das.
Ja, komm!
Ja! Ich bin aus meinem Film raus.
Die Fresse. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier.
Sayori! I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile.
It's nothing, Tozabe. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Aww, kind Sayori thinks.
Oh.